Hi Virgo, welcome to your general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life. And if there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and let that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. I wanted to save you telling this to you for this time. It was so funny. I just feel the need to share this. But okay, so today I was like, all right, I'm just gonna pull all my like sign cards, which I have these like big cards here that helps me keep in track with what I'm reading for and who I'm reading for, and just see what falls. Whatever falls, I'll do today. But you guys and your energy was so adamantly clear that you guys wanted to go today, period. Because there is another card, 4 cards I pulled. Another card went before yours. I'm not going to say who, but another signs card went before yours. Virgo's like, no, I need some today. I need a reading. So I don't know if you guys just really need some answers right now, clarity right now, or you guys just don't want to be last. But your energy came in near, clear, and dear. So I'm excited to see why you guys really wanted to come in this reading, why you guys wanted to be read for today. So let's go ahead and get this started, because Virgos, you guys need some sort of clarity, some sort of message, some sort of understanding with something going on here. So let's get right on into it. And for this reading, I am just going to ask Spirit to tell us any information about what's going on in your love life currently, whether that's anything going on now or what's soon to come that you need to be prepared for. So let's get into it. Already I'm seeing the letter K, as in cat, as in like Kyle first middle last initial, but I even feel like someone's name could be spelled with the K in a unique way, like so Eric with the K at the end or something like that. I don't know, it's or like someone's last name ending with the K. But tell me about this energy surrounding Virgo. Okay, drum roll please. We have only you. Ooh, Virgo, it says fixated, attached, and hypnotized. So I wonder, this could go 2 ways of why you guys wanted to be read today so badly, is that you're feeling completely involved, in love, fixated on someone, and I think they feel the same about you, but maybe they just are a little bit more low-key about it. Maybe they just don't want to show it so soon, especially if this is relatively new, or especially if they don't want to come on too strong. For some reason, I'm feeling very strong Scorpio energy here. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have very strong Scorpio in your chart. Does not have to be the case. But I mean, someone's fixated on you, Virgo, and they want you. They only have eyes for you. Compared to anyone else, there's no competition. They don't even look at anyone else as an option but you. Interesting. Tell me more. Okay, attraction. So, Libra just got this card. So if you're dealing with the Libra, if you have strong Libra in your chart, I suggest checking out the Libra reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like, though differently than Libras, this is like an intense attraction, and it started from the moment you guys connected, the moment you guys met, and it's been getting stronger and stronger each and every time you interact, every time you hang out, go on a date, hook up. It's just very, very strongly there. And I think that's what someone wants some clarity on, is like, am I tripping? Like, am I like the one that's like really feeling this strongly, or do they feel the same? Or is this just sexual? Is this deeper than that? So yeah, I definitely feel like this is something where you guys are both significantly impacted by each other's energy, by each other's presence. And I mean, not to just toot your own horn or anything, but physically, you're exactly their type. And I feel like there's just something about you physically, mentally, spiritually, that they're just so attracted to that it's hard to kind of like, even if you guys have to go through your separate ways to, you know, go to work or just to kind of go on a family trip or something, they still heavily, heavily think about you. And I think you think about them just as much. It's very mutual here, and it's intense. I feel it here, Virgo. What does this energy want to say to Virgo, or what do they want to express to Virgo? That maybe they're having a hard time showing Virgo. Okay, you got 2. Okay, so first we have gentle, and it says, I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. Ooh, this person has some emotional baggage that they have a hard time accepting. And so again, like if that's why you guys needed this urgent question, I don't think it's you, Virgo, it's them. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it feels very strongly here that's the case. I feel as if, you know, I wonder if some of you guys, I didn't feel this until right now, but maybe before you, or even like their idea of love was very player playette, like open field, like no strings attached, no promises, let's just see what happens. And you caught them in a different way. And I think that's making them really start to fear the feelings they're having for you, doubt the feelings they're having for you. And so that's why they're trying to keep a distance here, but it's not helping at all. And then we have obligations. And it says, I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, okay, guys. Interesting with only you. They may or have or were involved with someone, and then they met you, and those feelings overcame anything they felt for the person they were with. That could be why this is a little bit messy. Not to judge, but I'm just saying it's a little messy here. So I think maybe they're trying to come out of that situation or clear themselves from that situation before they're fully available to you. But don't get it twisted. Just because they may be or trying to work through or trying to rip the Band-Aid off with someone else does not mean they don't think of you, does not mean they don't have that passion and desire for you, because it's very much there. So it could be like those type of situations, right? Either like, you know, again, they are not very much into their emotions, or they like to pretend that they're not. And because you brought up all this, it's scaring them. Or there could be a third party entanglement here that they're trying to get out of, or they want to get out of, but for some reason there's some sort of blockage there, or they feel stuck in it, whether it's because this is the parent of their children, financial ties, because maybe this third energy is a little bit emotionally unstable. So having this breakup would mean there would be a lot of fallout from it that they don't want you to go through. Wow. Okay, let's get into the tarot, because we need to dive into this, Virgo. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Nice. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. They feel like being with you has been like a huge upgrade or like, you know, an experience, to say the very least here. They feel like they've hit the jackpot. They feel like they found something here, which is very rare, very treasured in a sense, and they feel like there could be destiny at play here between the two of you, and there very well could be, because again, the attraction was so strong and so intense and so powerful. That could mean a soul tie or a soul contract here. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Okay, the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. We'll get into this. And again, it's not going to be everyone's message. I'll try to incorporate all situations, but you know, what the cards want to say, they'll say. So, yeah. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader, and very strong Capricorn energy here as in a whole, right? But with this Hierophant, okay, so for one situation, this could indicate someone being in a relationship or in a marriage or coming out of one. Let's just say that maybe, or they're working on coming out of it. But it's a big change because they really thought that was going to be something that was going to be their life, whether they liked it or not. They dedicated to it. They made their promise to it. They had kids, so they had to follow through. But being with you or meeting you has made them realize that there's more to love, or there should be more to love than just the duty, the need to have to be there. You've given them more depth to it that has opened them spiritually, and you've connected with them in such a spiritual way. It has profound effects on them. I wonder if like even some have been like praying about you, have been going to an advisor about you, a trusted friend about you, a confidant. And even that confidant is like, you should be with Virgo. You should go towards Virgo. They are giving them that advice despite whatever's happening here. Now, others of you with the Hierophant, this could be that like, you know, if there's other things happening in their life that is making them feel like, they can't be there for you right now for whatever reason, whether that's personal or outside factor. I feel, as they become more comfortable with their feelings for you, settled in their feelings with you, they know it's just right in the long term being with you and committing to you and being devoted to you. They feel as if this is the first time they've been, you know, as inspired to do so, even if they were in previous entanglements, previous commitments. It hasn't had this profound of a spark or inspiration to move in such a serious way towards you, or have a serious life, or thinking about a serious life with you in this way that you've had on them. So, dead center of this, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is, like I said, Sagittarius, Pisces energy. So yeah, I feel generally there's been a lot of ups and downs within this as this evolves, but ultimately it keeps on going. It keeps continuing, and that means something to someone here. And I feel with this Wheel of Fortune, again, there's some part of destiny that is linking the two of you to how you met, when you met in your lifetime. It was supposed to happen this way. And I think someone is kind of becoming more comfortable with that as this continues to have a profound effect, as this continues to keep the ball rolling between the two of you. It's significant. And I feel with this being the dead center here, maybe something's about to happen that will settle this once and for all. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, it feels positive. It feels like finally that block is lifted. And even if this is internally, I think someone is kind of like shedding a lot. It just feels like shedding the old version of themselves, the old idea of what they wanted to have, the old idea of how they were going to be. I think meeting you has made them closer to their higher selves, truly, in a way that honors their higher selves a lot more than their ego. And with that being said, I think that's why their spirit team is really, or even their close friends, their family members are really rooting that you two will have some sort of positive outcome to this, because they already see the effect that you've had on this person. And, you know, if this is having to do with the third party situation, they are happy that they feel like you're their way out. I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? So what's crossing this is the Queen of Swords. Libra energy. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines. So if this is the challenge card here, I think that the challenge is the clarity. Someone wants an understanding. Someone doesn't want to keep putting this off or having it be sidestepped or having it be like one day. I think someone is going to, or are at that point of being very upfront. Like, I just need an answer. And I think it's scary to even ask that in case they give you an answer you don't want to hear, but someone's come to that point where, you know, this ongoing not knowing is what's kind of leaving them on edge. But if this is an enhancement card, which could also be the case, which I could see for a few of you, I think someone's starting to open up more as far as wanting to communicate, you know, long-term plans or what they're thinking of this. Or even if the Queen of Swords is helping someone strategize how to get out of a third-party situation or how to kind of get through a certain blockage that could be happening as an outside factor in someone's life. I think that by someone's advice or someone's suggestions or someone's encouragement, it's helping them feel like they can more so be the change that they want or need to make in their life. But even also, I feel for a few of you, they know you're someone to take seriously. They know you're not someone that is going to put up with BS. You're not someone that's going to put up with delays. And I think that's what's making this ball needing to roll a bit faster, because they may sense that someone's getting impatient here. What's crowning this is the Strength card. Leo energy. So yeah, the attraction is strong. The intensity is strong. The feelings for one another is strong. And I feel like even if for some of you guys, you've been having to kind of not be so upfront about the two of you, or having to kind of not be as engaged with one another if certain outside factors are happening currently, it is not breaking the bond between the two of you. It's not depleting the attraction. It's still very, very much there. And I think you guys feel it every time you're around each other, every time you're near each other. You can't help but touch each other in some way. You can't help but like sneak off and kiss each other or hold each other, or that's how it kind of feels here with the Strength card crowning it. And I think you feel like the intensity here from them, even if it has to come right now through desire, through, you know, more of a less thing, but I think it's building more than that. And I think that's what's keeping the optimism here between the two of you. That's what's keeping the strength here between the two of you. Someone could also be very fit or is very into fitness, health. Could be, you know, lifting weights, going to the gym quite a bit. Maybe you guys met at a gym. I don't know. It's not for everyone. Now, what's rooting this is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So again, let's just get this out of the way. If it is someone's story, the third party situation. And I have to censor this because of YouTube, but if I were to move my finger, this lady is showing it all, okay? And she knows she's in the spotlight. She knows that she gets attention, and that maybe she's kind of even trying to show someone that if you give it a chance, I'll be worth it. And I wonder if that's kind of how someone led the other person into being curious, wanting to kind of seek some sort of relationship out, connection out. But now they see more so of themselves being with you than anyone else. They know you're the one. They know that they could be the happiest with you, that they could build the most secure, long-lasting, stable foundation here with you, that there would not be, you know, another temptation if they were with you. You caught them off guard with that, definitely. And if it's not third-party situation, then I think that, you know, even if you're giving someone space, or right now they're not being very, very clear, you know, based off of what you guys have built with the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, not only did you guys build this, but I also feel destiny is very much on your side here too, that this is something that's meant to work out in whatever way and however way it does, you know it will. So with that, I think you're not becoming too insecure with it, or you're not showing that, because I think even if the ego or the fear tries to trip us up a bit, you know that there's something here that's meant to be solidified. So that's not upsetting you. That's not overworking you, even if there's certain what ifs. They're not long lasting. Some of you guys could have met at work with the Three of Pentacles, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of a down low, low key type of thing. But it's obviously not for everyone here. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So I think this is where maybe some of the obligations, confusion, maybe like the clarity needed here has been happening. With the Two of Pentacles, it could be that someone has had a lot, and a lot is overwhelming them, stressing them out. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to do the right things, but maybe you felt like you haven't been as much of a priority from it, which is maybe even the recent last couple weeks. It's like you haven't been hanging out as much, or they've been like postponing, delaying things, and you just want to know if there is something wrong. But I also feel with this Two of Pentacles, again, it could be a choice, or what they were going through is like kind of putting on the scales. And again, I don't think it's something where it's a hard choice, but like if there is a financial tie, or if there are children, or if there is a crazy ex, like they really want to make sure that everything is settled should they move towards you before just impulsively going towards it, right? I do feel these are grounded, pragmatic people. So they're not quick to jump out or jump into anything. But I think, again, with the attraction, with the intensity here, and how it's just even growing more and more, is making this decision a lot easier for them than what it was before. And some, it could be, it could just be a choice here, what to do with this. That has been putting them off. And even like if they were the type that wanted to be single, weren't looking for anything serious, I mean, they're faced with a possibility now that they didn't consider before. Too, if there is a third party situation here, I think some of you guys felt a little bit off-putted if you saw them in a public event, or if you saw them at a party and they were with that person and they were giving more attention to that person than you. I think they were trying to, again, I'm not trying to give an excuse, but this is just the messenger here, trying to kind of level out everything to work out in a favor for everyone involved. They thought they were doing the right thing by trying to pay attention to that person first, especially if they haven't told them about you or haven't disclosed that they were thinking of leaving this person. So I just want to clarify, it was very hard for them to do, but they thought they were doing the best for whoever went through that situation recently. All right, Virgo. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from this intense, deep attraction, chemistry that is a little bit complicated here. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to tell you what they're likely to do, what they're not going to do, anything else I can reveal. So with whatever happens, you make the best decision for yourself. So if you guys really felt that this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, has clarified a lot for you. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.